you know, so you gotta go. You gotta make sure you have some cash in your hand and make sure you ain't on no funny time and shit, bro. You know, have $20 in your hand. I had to just recently do that.
But they ain't mad at Esau, the historical white man, the one that stole your land.
They forgive everything in Edomite.
Yeah.
But let somebody else that look like you did something to them, they hate you for it.
For eternity.
They hate you for it.
Exactly, bro.
Meanwhile, some other nigga just did them cold, but they hate you for it.
You did, yep.
Yeah, it happened to me one time, man. I was ordering some food from Escar, and they was doing my food. She just kind of like threw it on my table, like, damn. I didn't say nothing, but, you know.
Yeah, stop going to them spots.
Yeah.
You know, just stop. They not, because you don't want people like that cooking your food anyway.
Nah.
Probably spending your food.
But see, when I go to Issachar, I try to come correct. You know, I speak the Spanish, order my food in Spanish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll hit them with the hasta luego, I'll see you later. You know?
Because they definitely respect the person.
Yeah. If you speak the language, they can't pull.
They add it up.
They know they can't pull fast ones on you.
That's right.
Because they like, okay, he know a couple of Spanish words. I wonder what else Spanish does he know?
You know?
So don't say nothing.
Not only that, they feel that you're in a similar sensibilities.
Yeah.
They automatically feel kin to you.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Now notice the difference when you speak Spanish. Just a little Spanish. Hola, tres tacos, asada con queso, bariba, gracias. Uno agua fresca, grande pina. That's it. Oh, they fuck with you. See, oh, habla español, see. Yeah.
Yep.
Back in 1 Corinthians 1 and still on 28. And base things of the world and things which are despised have the Most High chosen, and things which are not to bring to naught things that are. What are some of the things that are in the society? Esau. He the man. You know, his scholars, his wise men, all the things that he, perpetuated in society.
Yeah.
The Lord is going to use the lowly, the despised to confound that. Like you said, Apostle Har, they told us, nah, they went off. Even the blue letter.
And look at like the brothers out in Chicago, always Brother Malcolm, always bringing down that
That's how spies think.
That false philosophy and that dark ages, information about the dark ages and stuff like that. He's always exposing them.
All of a sudden we getting
I know, I was just about to say that.
I know a lot of brown love.
Immediately.
A lot of brown love right there.
Man, cool.
Bye and bye.
Bye. All right, verse 29, that no flesh should glory in his presence.
Yeah, because you're not supposed to glorify, based on the accolades you've done in the earth. Or I got this degree, I got this master's degree.
Yeah.
That's you glorifying your flesh, man. And the Lord, the scriptures talk about you not glorifying yourself. Let another man praise you, not from my own mouth.
He said if you're going to boast about anything, boast that you know me.
Yeah.
You know that. That's Jake saying that.
Verse 30. But of him are ye in Mashiach Yahushai, who of the Most High is made unto us wisdom and righteousness, sanctification and redemption, that according as it is written, he that glorieth, let him glorieth in the Lord.
Man, so I didn't know what I was right. So Apostle Paul reiterated what Dr. just said in Jeremiah 23.
Jeremiah 9?
Yeah, 9:23. Jeremiah 9. So that proves the Old Testament, the New Testament and the Old Testament go hand in hand.
It's one book.
Yeah, all one book. And at that time, they didn't have the New Testament. They were quoting from the Old Testament. That's true.
They was even quoting from the Apocrypha.
Yeah.
The Howard Shah talk about he'd cover you with his wings, like his chickies, like his chicks. You know.
Yeah, Howard Shah talk about the feast of dedication.
His dedication.
Then Yahweh Shah also said he talked about the wide gate.
Yeah. And the rest of Esther, which completes the story.
Yeah.
It's in there.
remember it talked about our Lord Yahweh Shai having wisdom without measure. John the Baptist said that about him. So he knew everything, you know.
Back in 2 Ezra 16, verse 22. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine. And the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. Like how you were saying in Amos 5.
Yeah, so a lot of them won't perish of famine. Remember, famine, that's not the light thing. You know, famine is you die slowly from like that. You know?
And your body eats on itself.
Yep, I can get that real quick.
Which is agonizing.
I can't believe the camera is doing that, bro. Just making me mad. Go ahead.
Lamentations 4 and Lamentations 4:9. It says, "They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger." You know, so it's better to get, you know, the modern day sword is a gun, so it's better to get shot in the head, put you out to misery, than to you die in the famine, man. It's slow, agonizing, painful death. It says, "For these pine away, talking about your body, stricken look for wants and the fruits of the field." So your body starts to, you know, eat after itself, you know, due to you not eating. So that's a slow, agonizing death. And plus you're getting hunger pains. And hunger pains hurt, man.
You go insane from that.
Yep. And you just, the thought, Scripture saying, "Give me anything but the plague of the heart." Just the thought of you, like, damn, when I'm gonna eat, that brings in, you know, misery.
Especially to these people who eat 3, 4, 5, 6 times a day, constantly. You know, can't go 5 hours with you know. See, the Lord been having us to where, you know, we have, you know, a yearly fast on atonement, and then bros, you know, when they can, you know, they fast. So Most High has been prepping us to go long periods of time without nourishment. But the average American, they don't. They gotta constantly satisfy the flesh, just constantly.
They be looking at each other like Big Macs and Happy Meals and shit.
And that's why famine that's why cannibalism is gonna hit, because when a person not having ate in so long, they not thinking right. So they like, shit, fuck it, let's eat them. Fuck it.
Yeah, because you would think it would be the opposite. Since you eat all the time, you won't be full. But it's the opposite. You know, when you don't eat a lot, your body will get accustomed to that, and you won't be hungry. But if you eat a lot, your body will keep craving, you know, the food, which will make you keep eating all the time.
You develop a resistance and an immunity to hunger.
Plus, these people eat, you know, processed food, so that even makes it worse.
Chemicals.
Yeah, chemicals. So we all victims of that, but the Lord having us, you know, change our diet, man. You know, some things you don't go cold turkey on. Some things come with, you know, gradualism for you to change. Because remember, we've been in Babylon for all our, you know, more than we've been in the truth. So certain things you can go cold turkey on, but some things come with gradualism. You know, then with balance.
That's facts, man. He's gonna be a short. Just keep going for like another 20 minutes. Yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go home and try to figure it out. I don't know if I gotta switch to a different streaming side, because like I said, this never. Normally we play it, it's up.
What is that, huh?
Well, it has been times, and it is like you can't stream it, but somehow upload once you stop it. So it has been times I've seen it.
Yeah, I stopped it twice. This is the third time. Let me see.
What stream app you use?
That's StreamYard. That's what that's all the bros use. Because even the first video which was about 30 minutes long, I stopped it. see. It just says this. Man, it ain't never happened like this. Up and coming, up and coming, up and coming. Strike the channel? Now, because when you got a strike, it'll say you can't live stream from before.
Y'all not used to that streaming.
Very easy app. You just put your title and you just go live.
So what is it actually saying?
Well, it's playing here, but on my phone,
yeah.
It's saying up and coming event. Up and coming event, up and coming event. And it's streaming here. It doesn't say anything about, because it just says, what made me do it, it was saying connected. It's just saying connected, don't have the chat on it. Normally bros will come on there, Shalom. It's just been saying connected, so I check the stream and it says up and coming event. So we're gonna speak on it a little more, and then it's gonna be early camp.
All
right. Let me get Ezekiel the 2nd chapter, which is right about I'll say try to vex, but we still push. Both sides know what's up.
It's a gloomy day too.
Yeah.
Ezekiel 2:1, and he said to me, Son of man, stand upon thy feet, and I will speak unto thee. It says, and the Spirit entered into me when he spake unto me, and set me upon my feet, that I heard him that spake unto me.
Now this is Ezekiel, which he was a Levite, and he was amongst the captives going to Babylon. Which when you read about the captives that went to Babylon, it was Israelites that was on a higher level. Nebuchadnezzar, he left the poorest of the people to till the ground and stuff like that in the land. So Ezekiel is here in the first chapter. A chariot with 4 mighty angels came, and in this chapter we see that the Lord is speaking to Ezekiel, and he stands on his feet, and the Spirit of the Most High enter into him, just like us. Prior to us coming into the truth, we were all as dead bodies laying down in the street of the great city, which is spiritually known as Sodom and Egypt. But since we got the Spirit of life entering into us, now we're standing on our feet. We out here proclaiming the names of the Lord, and we're preaching and teaching His truth for all righteousness and sincerity. We standing on our feet. We're no longer down.
It's like the resurrection of Israel.
Yeah, it was
because he was in the grave.
Yeah, Ezekiel 37, because it says, I will put my Spirit in you, and you shall come up out of your graves. So this is a spiritual resurrection. We now standing on our feet. And fear is falling on our enemies, man. Because this message is fearful. And we went into it earlier in 2nd Esdras, the 6th chapter. The trumpet shall sound, and when the people hear it, they shall be afraid. So people's afraid of this.
Verse 3. And he said to me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that have rebelled against me.
So nothing has changed. The Most High is not a man that he shall lie. The Most High changes not. We are still sent to the children of Israel, a rebellious house. People that constantly war against the Lord, and they war against them by breaking the law, statutes, and commandments, and not listening to the message that he sends through the prophets.
And he made it clear in Amos that you only have unknown out of all the families. We ain't dealing with nobody.
Yeah, walking past camp, that's a form of rebellion. Rebellion, because the Lord has his hand stretched. We are a form of the Lord having his hand stretched out still. And you walk away from that, you rebellion. Like that's like you having your child, right? You tell them, look, don't go to that party. And then here it is, this little nigga run out the house. That's rebellion. You ignoring the warning. You ignoring the message from your father.
It says, then their fathers had transgressed against me, even to this very day.
So it's been a perpetual thing. And we are our fathers, These same people that's just utterly abhorring the Lord are the same individuals that was doing it before. Grimy niggas, man. They just gotta look. Like grimy niggas, they just gotta look to them.
Yeah, them young niggas,
Like these niggas, that's them which is monsters is deformities, but Most High is not dealing with them niggas right there.
Yeah, when I see them type of dudes, I just walk away.
These type of niggas, those was the type of niggas that Esau was hanging. When we hear about slavery, niggas getting hung, and Jake feeling bad. Oh, it was them type of niggas. It wasn't. I don't believe the Most High was having, when the prophets was on the scene during that time, it was a hedge of protection for them. But them type of niggas right there, with the hair and the Nike Tech hoodie on,
The sag and
them
shit.
the ones that we see in that book that you got hanging from the tree. dead, man.
Yeah.
But Esau still got to pay for that because he wasn't taking them down. He wasn't taking them down when the sun went down. So you got to pay for that, Esau. Still.
Verse 4. They are
Because think about it now. These jakes that get shot and killed by the police, what type of jakes are they normally are?
Drill jakes. Drill.
Yeah, you notice it be the same type
them
of
drill
It
jakes.
be them type of jakes. So there's no new thing under the sun. When we go back to the time of slavery, those jakes that we see in these books and on films and shit, that's hanging by their neck, him and his friend hanging by his neck, you know, dangling from the tree getting burnt, them is those jakes.
Yeah.
Like a curse. Yeah.
It says verse 4.
Because curse is he that hanging from the tree, right?
Con.
Yeah.
And do it say, oh yeah, it's saying, let's get that real quick, Deuteronomy 21, Spirit on that. 21:15, if you have a stubborn and rebellious son, that's what those guys are.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's what those guys are. And it say that you stone them, which like the Apostle Tahar brought up, the modern day stoning is you getting shot.
Yeah.
This is at Deuteronomy 21:15. If a man have two wives, one beloved and another hated, and they have borne him children,
So you can have multiple wives. This is an account of a man having two wives.
it says both the beloved and the hated, and if the firstborn son be hers that was hated.
Now you can have a woman that you hate, you fall out of love with her, she gets old, she stop listening, she becomes ugly. You stop liking that bitch. Straight up.
Verse 16.
But you still take care of her though.
Then it shall be when he maketh his sons to inherit that which he hath, that he may not make the son of the beloved firstborn before the son of hated, which is indeed the firstborn.
Yeah, because the Lord is about decency and order. That's the firstborn. Although you love this woman that bear your second son, you in love with her, you still got to give all your inheritance to your first son, even though you hate his mom. But like they say, we can have women that we hate, but we supposed to love these Edomites though.
But he shall acknowledge the son of the hated for the firstborn, by giving him a double portion of all that he had. For he is the beginning of his strength, the right of the firstborn is his.
Yeah, so the firstborn has a double portion of what you got. You're supposed to break your firstborn off.
If a man have a stubborn and rebellious son, which will not obey the voice of his father,
that's these Jakes. They're stubborn and rebellious sons. They don't want to hear nothing. All they want to do is finesse, rob, steal, and kill, and commit adultery and murder.
it says, or the voice of his mother, and that when they have chastened him,
And whooped his ass, and then choked the nigga, kicked him, and did all that, he's still wicked. Imagine doing all that and your son is, this nigga is still wicked. He's a demon.
it says, will not hearken unto them, then shall his father and his mother lay hold on him, and bring him out unto the elders of the city, and unto the gate of his place.
That's like you take like we reference it today. That's like you going to the courthouse seeing a judge. You done took your son to court. I got this son right here. Me and his mom. We've been whooping his ass. We've been talking to him. He don't listen. We've been beating his ass, and he's still wicked. We need to figure out what we need to do because he's causing too much problems in the house.
That reminds me of Minister Society with Cain.
Yeah.
He he lived with his grandparents, but he was
Yeah.
causing trouble.
Yep. Cain,
Yep.
we've done too much for you, Cain.
Yeah, he got his homeboys over there all night. He
Yeah.
drinking, smoking. Hey, he committing adultery in your house. Feel me? Then stealing from you. He taking pinching $20 here, $30 here, $5
Yeah,
here.
right.
Taking some of the groceries out the refrigerator, going to his girl house.
Exactly.
You need his ass whooped.
I'm telling you.
Verse 20, and they shall say to the elders of his city, this our son is stubborn and rebellious. He will not obey our voice. He is a glutton and a drunkard.
Yeah, these niggas just in that. We know those types. They be in their room all day playing the game, talking shit. Nigga, they don't wake up till 2, 3 o'clock. Then when they wake up, they start the party back over. Mom, you got $10? I want to go down to the store and grab something.
It says, and all the men of the city shall stone him with stones, that he die.
Yeah. So that's the judgment. Your same people, your city kills you.
Hey,
So
what's
that's
the next
that's that Jake on Jake,
kind?
you know?
What else he say on there?
It says, and all the men of the city shall stone him with stones, that he die. So that thou put evil away from among you, and all Israel shall hear and fear.
There it is. That's the point right
Yeah.
there. That's very important.
Yeah.
That's why it's being done like that, bro. And we ain't learning from that. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta cut the plague out. You gotta just cut it out.
Gotta cut the
Because
plague out.
that guy that we're reading about, he may be very influential in his neighborhood.
Con.
Oh, such and such do it. I
Yeah.
don't see nothing happen to such and such. He gets away with it. I'm gonna do it too.
Con.
Then another one do it. Then another one do it. And then all of a sudden you look up 10 years later, there's just so much evil and shit. That's the trend. So to avoid that, you just kill the nigga.
Yeah.
He come back 3, 4 generations. And then when the parents do that righteous and holy thing, you don't think the Lord gonna bless them with another one? What happened with Adam and Eve? They got another one. And the Lord was dealing with that one.
And look at Esau. They
Yep.
Lord literally paid it back.
Con.
Brought him another son.
Con. And look at Esau. They glorify the criminals here.
Yeah.
And that's why it's rampant. It's like they aspire to do that by the time they get into like you
They
know,
do documentaries.
formative ages. They already done.
George Floyd. They
Con.
put memorials.
Yep.
Here it is. Esau killed a wicked ass nigga. But then these same Edomites make a memorial with a statue or idol with this nigga sitting down. You go over there and sit on his lap.
It says, verse 22, and if a man have committed a sin worthy of death, and he be put to death, and thou hang him on the tree.
So we talking about Esau now, right? When during the time of slavery, Esau would find these charges on Jake. Oh, he ran away or whatever. You know, Esau gets him, hang him on a tree.
It says, his body shall not remain all night upon the tree.
See, that's what Esau went out. Esau would just have their bodies up there dry, rot.
Yeah, that's their head, capitate their head and put them on like sticks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
You don't do stuff like
That's wickedness, Esau. You got to pay for that shit. And we know he was doing that during the Roman Empire. Because what Joseph of Arimathea do? He wouldn't hurry up and he begged Pilate. I need to get his body off. You know?
Yeah, because they would leave the extra the man that died on the cross. They would just leave him there for days.
Imagine how it smell over there. And then imagine the guys that got to go and take it down.
It says, his body shall not remain all night to the tree, but thou shalt in any wise bury him that day. But he that is hanged is a curse of the house.
Yeah, see, we didn't. When we had people that died, it wasn't no old 2 weeks. Oh, he died this week, but in 2 weeks or 3 weeks we're gonna have the we gonna have the funeral. No, the nigga died, the person died.
Yep.
We burying him.
We had to
and
wait
we
the
saying
next
goodbye
day.
that day.
That's it.
We are saying this goodbyes that
Yep.
day.
I think that happened with Ananias and Sapphira.
Oh yeah.
Ananias, I think he died first. Then Sapphira didn't know he was dead. And then, you know, the spirit had Most High killed her, then she was buried. Damn.
That's what girls doing now. They've been wearing the big jeans, but now they doing the skateboard shit. That's why when Jacob's trouble come, I just see women like that. They try to act all tough and shit, but women like that, bro, they gonna be running and cleaving.
They young too. They like 15, 16. That land be not defiled, which Yahweh thy God giveth thee for an inheritance.
So this land is defiled. This land is defiled. But we're gonna end camp early today. We got so many technical difficulties with this phone. We did like an hour and a half. Got technical difficulties on the phone. We're gonna figure this out with the live stream. We do got a backup camera. Or what do you call it? How many minutes on this one?
Three videos.
Okay, so it's 3 videos.
Yeah, 3 videos.
Push gonna shove, I'll send you the text. But we're gonna end camp. You know, when it was edifying, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rukah Kodash, and then double honors to our elders and apostles, great millstone and toss the truth, Shalom, Wa Baba Ba Aki. Good job, bro. Yeah. Because it used to say finish. It used to say, oh, you finished streaming. My AC leaking and my sink is leaking too, and these motherfuckers ain't even answering the phone.
House?
Yeah, when I run water, or when I turn the AC on. I don't know if these motherfuckers got a different number or what.
Housing?
Oh yeah, it's my little man. Oh yeah, just
They great headphones, but it was like, I don't know. I was listening to Amazon music. Like, they was super loud. It sounded like